Good morning, children, and welcome to my new class. So let us start. And as you all remember that we were discussing tenses, the present tense. We have already discussed simple present tense and present continuous tense. So let us start with the third part, and that is the present perfect tense. Let us very quickly go through the rule now. Here, it consists of the subject, the words has or have, the third form of the verb, and the object. Now, we all know that has is used with the singular and have is used with the plural subject. And if we want to convert it into negative, then we have subject with has or have, and one word is added to it, that is not. Let us first go through the examples, it will be more clear. Now first, I have paid the fee. You have paid the fee. He has paid the fee. So look at the usage of have with I, with you, but with he we are using has. Similarly, in the plural case, they have. So I hope this is clear that has and have are used with singular and the plural forms. Now, where do we basically use the present perfect tense? Firstly, to express an action which has just been completed. Like sometimes in the class you say, ma'am, I have finished my work. Ma'am, I have completed my work. What does it mean? It means an action has been recently completed. Secondly, to express an action which began in the past and has continued up to the present. Like we say, she has studied in the school for 5 years. So this is some action which began in the past and has continued up to the present. And third one, to express an action which happened in the past at an indefinite time. We don't know at what time. Like if I say they have shifted to Kolkata. So we don't know when they shifted, but they have shifted. So I hope this is clear to you. Now, let us talk about present perfect continuous tense. It is very easy for us to understand this tense. Why? Because it takes up the maximum part, the rule of the previous, that is the present perfect tense only, but the verb form here changes. Like here, it takes up subject, has or have, but here we use the word been, the first form of the verb, and ing. Let us take one example here. Like if I say, I have been waiting for her. You have been waiting for her. He has been waiting for her. Now here, it is very clear from here only that again with I am taking up have. You have, but he has. And similarly, when we want to convert it to negative, it becomes subject, has or have, and not along with that. Rest of the rule remains the same. Now, where do we use present perfect continuous tense? We basically use this rule to express an action which began in the past but is still continuing. Like if I say, she has been waiting since morning. Now this tells me that she started waiting in the morning and till now she is still waiting. It also tells us or expresses an action which has just finished but whose effect still continues. Like she say, if the example is she is disappointed, she has been waiting for her mother for long. Now I hope that these two tenses are clear, and based on these two tenses you will have to do the exercises which have been given here. We'll be discussing these exercises randomly, 2 or 3 parts, and the rest will be done by you. Like look at exercise 19.8. Here, fill in the blanks in the following sentences by using the verbs given in the bracket in the present perfect tense. Now we all know that in present perfect tense we have has or have and the third form of the verb. Now let us go through it and we should try and complete it. Look at the first one. My dad dashed the airplane from New York to Delhi. So my dad, what should it take? Has boarded, right? Let us do the fifth one. I dash not receive my magazine yet. So I have not received my magazine yet. Okay. Okay. Now look at the 10th one. How many tickets dash you get? So how many tickets have you got? Right. So similarly, you'll be doing all these parts. It has around 21 parts, all very easy. Coming on to 19.9, here you have to use present perfect continuous tense. Again, just follow the rule. Like look at the first one. Srimati Madhuri Sen dashed the school for 10 years. So, Srimati Madhuri Sen has been serving the school for 10 years. So you'll have to do these using this rule. If you look at the 12th one, I dash in this house since 2007. So again, I and I takes up the verb have. So I have been living in this house since 2007. 19.10. Put the verbs given in the brackets in the present perfect or present perfect continuous tense. So here, after reading the sentence, you will have to first find out which tense goes with it. Now let us do it randomly. Look at the second one. The dog dash in the street for half an hour. So for half an hour. So it will again take up has been barking. Right. So similarly, you will complete the whole exercise after understanding which tense is to be used. 19.11 is very easy. You have to change them into their negative form. Like Rohan has lost his book. So simply it will become that Rohan has not lost his book. So this is how you will be doing it. 19.12, change the given sentences into their negative form. Again, the same thing which is to be done by you. So 19.12 till 19.12 you will be doing it. And 19.13 is a miscellaneous exercise which consists of all the parts from the present tense. That will be for the practice. So I hope you are all able to do this. And once you have finished this very neatly in your books, if you have any doubts, you can send me your queries. And in my next class, I'll be starting with the chapter from New Gulmohar. So I hope you have understood it and you'll all complete it neatly in your books. So have a nice day and keep learning.